Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This is your reading. Leo. Okay. So I just want to clear the energy really quick, and then we'll see what's coming out for you guys. Okay. Leo. I want to do a Celtic cross for you guys to see what comes out, what Spirit wants you guys to know. A lot of sudden things coming in. I feel like something about a handshake. So there's something about something finally being agreed upon and a deal being made, or there's something that you could negotiate or something like that. There's an opportunity for that here. Also, there's something about giving someone a loaf of bread. You giving someone a loaf of bread, somebody giving you a loaf of bread. You're thinking about making fresh bread and giving it out to people, or I don't know, you were just talking about that, or you just saw a commercial about it or something. There's just some kind of energy about giving bread, receiving bread. Could be money. It's really talking about coming into a time where things are being settled, things are being established, and there is a spirit of generosity. It's like giving anyways, and then people seeing that and the universe repaying you for that. Also about coming into a time where you have enough for yourself and you also have enough to give to others. So, okay, Leo. You know, the Two of Cups and the Star came out together. Very unexpected. I thought I was picking up one card and I absolutely was not. Kind of scared me when when they kind of moved when I turned it over. Something is coming together here, something that you've wanted for a long, long time. I'm going to keep the Two of Cups. I'm going to put the Star back because I want to see. The Two of Cups was the card, on top. So there's something coming together here. There's something big coming together. It's something that you want, something that the universe is like, yeah, this is your path. Yep. You are in alignment at this time, and there's something coming together. It's going to be about a connection with a particular person coming together. If you're single, it's not looking like it's going to stay that way. Crossing is the Emperor. There's something here that you're wanting to establish, or something that you're wanting to put together, okay? You're building your own empire here, and so there is a opportunity here for something to come together, maybe with another person. And is it that you're wanting to do something on your own, or are you not making this connection with a particular person, or is your focus more on something that you're building, that you're creating here with this Emperor energy here? But it's kind of or I feel like something is taking off, and so then you don't have as much time to be with another person, to be with someone that you recently met, to make plans with them. It's kind of honestly, it feels like a good problem to have, right? Your business is taking off, something creative that you're doing. You're building your empire, and that requires more of your attention. Your focus is more on this, than on a relationship or a bond. And that's not to say that I feel like you're ignoring it or you're going to miss this opportunity, but, we'll see more when we clarify. there's definitely an energy of you reaching a status level, and maybe you feel like people are too intimidated to approach you, to come talk to you, to build something with you, because you have it all figured out on your own. Okay, so that's very well in energy too, but I feel like that's something that's changing. It's really changing. So I want to see what's at the root here. King of Wands. You're really grounded in your energy. You're grounded in your own energy. It's like feeling good to be you at this time. Okay, you have the Justice card crowning you. You're in balance with yourself, with what you want to create in this 3D reality. I feel like a lot of you have put love on the back burner. Like, yeah, I would love for love to come in, and I trust that the universe is going to bring me the right person, but I'm not sitting here waiting to start my life when somebody shows up. So if that's the energy you're kind of moving into, you feel called to move into that energy, Spirit is telling you, yeah. Some of you are making big plans. You have a lot of big plans, and you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to see that through. But then it's like, well, where does love come in if I go on this plan here? So we'll see about this. What's in the recent past? The Six of Swords with the Star. The star keeps flying out with other cards. There's a huge wish fulfillment here that you had. You were going towards, somebody was not offering you everything. You were not, it's very clear that something is not giving you everything, so you want to move away from it here. It's like you have a wish fulfillment, but it involves some type of movement or travel, doing something different than you did before, but the same old is not cutting it anymore, and you're not going to do that anymore. You're moving away from something is going to give you this star. For some of you, there could be a particular person that you met that you feel like there is a chemistry there, but it's not building into anything. And so you pulled your energy away and you put your energy into building your own empire. This is what you did. You pulled your energy away, even though this was something that you really, really wanted. Okay, because this came out with the star came out with the Two of Cups as well. So you moved away from this that you wanted. Why? Because it wasn't bringing you, there was no movement. There was no, you can't just wait for something to come in and put your life on hold. You decided not to do that. Some of you are deciding, you're in the process of doing that right now. Most of you already did that. It doesn't really matter what group you're in at all. So don't even, that doesn't matter. This could have to do with an Aquarius person. This could have to do with a Aries, Libra, or another Leo or a Sag. I'm going to put the star back again. I have a feeling it's just going to keep coming out, because this is something that's a wish fulfillment. This is something that is your destiny. It's something that is written in the stars for this to happen, because I feel like in the past, you always chose the other person. You always chose love, the other person, to put them first before yourself, before your own needs. And it's, in relationships, there are times where that comes into play and the other person does that for you as well. But, there is give and take. There is this balance that needs to be put into place. And that wasn't the case before. It's okay if there's a time when you're giving more than the other person is, and then they're giving more than you are, and then it's pretty back and forth for a while even, and then, because sometimes, things happen and there's a natural flow to relationships here, and you didn't have it before. You were the giver and someone else was the receiver, and there was no reciprocity, and that has changed. You have this Justice and you have this Two of Cups. So this is telling me that you know now what a healthy relationship is, and you have balanced out your own energies to be the healthiest, best glowing version of yourself. Right? And you're putting that energy into yourself and trusting that the right person is going to come along here. So if this person is right, you don't need to, be right there all the time. You don't need to, try to force anything. If it's right, it's going to happen. And that's that. You're focusing on yourself. Okay. So flew out. In the near future, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is communication. So sometimes when you pull away, you're giving the space for the other person to chase you, to come towards you. And even if you don't have a particular person in mind that you're dealing with, you know, when you're not, it's like there's a fineness to it. You don't want to be out there looking for something, trying for something. You know what I mean? Because then you're noticing the loss of it, and then that's your vibration then. You know, when you're pulling your energy into yourself and you're open to what comes, right? You know what it is that you're wanting, and you have balanced your energies, and you're doing what's best for you. You're living in your joy. This is how this communication is going to come towards you, right? So this is kind of the shift that has been happening. It's like you're learning to kind of not, oh, I need to stay in all the time and focus on myself. Or no, I need to go out there all the time and do this and do this and this. There's like some people have a particular mindset on what they need to do to get something, and this is what they're doing. But you are in alignment. You are in balance within yourself. And so you're trusting within your inner guidance system. And so when you feel the pull to go out and do something, you do. And when you don't, you don't. That's it. That's the key. You're balanced within yourself. I mean, Justice, the Two of Cups, and then the King of Wands, it doesn't get any more balanced than that. I feel like some of you are wanting more progression, and you're worried that it's not coming. And it's something that is coming. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. It's like you don't want to stay the King of Wands forever. You want to move into this Emperor energy. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. Okay, so for your fears, you have Temperance. There's this fear of, am I ever going to heal? Am I ever going to heal? Like, do I need to do another healing? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you have the Two of Wands that came out as well. So, you know, there's a lot of decisions needing to be made, balance and decisions being made in this reading. So when you have the Two of Wands like this is someone who's thinking, who's contemplating. And you're contemplating if what you're doing, what you're contemplating is going to be like a healthy decision to make, right? With this Temperance card. Is this a healthy decision to make? Is this a decision that I'm making that's going to bring me more balance? It's going to bring me more stability? Am I always going to be in the stage of planning for something and healing myself and bettering myself and nothing ever comes? You know, and I really don't feel like that is the case at all. I feel like it's the exact opposite. It's like some of you may be planning to do something out here in this world where you're able to broadcast to the world, where you're able to go venture out into the world. And there's something here that it's like, okay, but if I go do this, am I going to regret it? Because am I going to be leaving behind opportunities? Am I going to be feeling like you don't want to regret it. That's what I feel like it is. You don't want to regret it, and this is different. But it's like something that you're trusting yourself here about. What's working for you at this time? Ace of Pentacles. You have some money coming in. You have some money coming in towards you. You know, it's the Ace of Pentacles, so this is something that's going to build. This is something that has a great big potential to be very, very big. You have the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this could be a Pisces person as well, coming in, supporting you, believing in you, wanting to invest in you. You know, I just saw 1414 on the clock. This is angel number 1414. You could look that up. Angel number 1414 if you want to add a message, if you feel called to do so. But there's something here about, look, stand your ground here. It's like, are you worried about maybe not being able to have enough money to go forward with what it is that you're wanting to do? But it's looking like you will. Let's see here. It's unexpected. of Cups. I feel like you're about to be really, really happy. I feel like you have learned to make your home in your heart. You have learned to balance yourself so that you are a home, your own self, you know? And with this Queen of Swords here, it's like, you know, you have learned to see things for what they are. So it's like you can trust yourself now. Before, you felt like every time you trusted yourself, you let yourself down in a way, but it was because you were not coming from a place of clarity, and you are at this time. So it's like, you know, yeah, you can trust yourself. And you're beginning to see that. You're beginning to see that your gratitude, your joy for everyday life, and the just unconditional love that you have for all the people of this planet, all the creatures of this planet, this whole universe, just everything. You know, the love and the acceptance that you have for yourself, for everyone else, your gratitude, your appreciation, this is why you're getting all of this. This is why you're getting all of this. Wow. Okay, let's see an outcome. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Fool at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're going to make this decision about what's going to make you happy, and it's only going to be you. You're not relying on other people for anything here. I feel like there's people that have left you out in the cold. There's people here that it's like you don't want to leave people. You want to stay where people are that you know. You want to stay with what you know, and it's involving people. So whatever that means. But I feel like you're going to make this decision to not do that, to just do what makes you happy and take this leap of faith here. This is all about trusting yourself, moving forward and taking this new opportunity that is presented to you. Because it's for you. And the other people that left you out in the cold, they're not for you. They're not for you. And it's like you're starting to learn that. You're starting to see that. There's something that you've been praying for here with this, you know, 4 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles here. It's like you've been praying for your own stability, for your own ability to be this version of yourself that you have wanted for so very, very long. And it's like you were seeking that in other people before, and you're not anymore. And you want to prove it to yourself that you are enough, that you can do this, that this call that you feel within your heart is the right call, you know? Okay. So let's clarify 2 of Cups. Jeez, Louise. You have the High Priestess and you have the Chariot. This could very well be a water sign. This could really be a Cancer or a Pisces person coming towards you. Okay. I'm not really seeing Scorpio, but you know, they could be any sign, really. This is just someone who has been observing and assessing, and now they're ready to move forward here. Now they're ready to go forward. I feel like for a lot of you as well, you have been assessing, you have been observing, you have been gathering knowledge and, you know, downloads from spirit here, and now you're ready to change that into an action mode here. So something that you're going to be sharing with the world, something that you're now, it's like researching it, finding out information about it, and now being ready to take action on it. That's what's changing here, because the High Priestess, you know, she's not taking action. She is assessing and she is gathering information, and she doesn't judge it. She's just getting the information. So she has this clear picture. She is all knowing, and she is connected to the divine here. Okay. And then, you know, the Chariot is completely just all steam ahead, you know, no blocks, going forward, being sure, and receiving a yes from the universe, you know? So I feel like you switch from this High Priestess mode into this, you know, going forward mode with the Chariot here. uh it's like your energies are completely in balance as well. So that is like, your feminine energies, your yin energy and your yang energy being completely in balance with this Two of Cups here. So this is you and your higher self being completely in balance. And that was like the last little piece of the puzzle. And now there's no blocks moving forward here. So this is very beautiful. This is you balancing everything within yourself and getting everything that you want. Okay, I want to see this Emperor that's crossing you, okay? Okay. You have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Wands here. I feel like it's like, this energy of, is someone going to make a move or not? I feel like you probably get a lot of people that stare at you that sounded creepy. Just, you know, they don't make a move though. There's no move being made. And I feel like it's an intimidation thing. It could be a lot of different things. There's a lot of past people trying to come back in as well. They just never seem to leave you alone. And, everyone you've dated, it's just like it's the same kind of person here. And so you're looking for something different here with this Three of Wands. You're looking for something that is right, and I feel like now it is the right time. And so Spirit is wanting you to let go of those past people and of past occurrences as well when you went for something and it didn't work out, right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful. That doesn't mean that this isn't the right opportunity just because in the past you thought something was the right opportunity and it didn't pan out. Because it's like better is here now. So it's really good thing that all those past things didn't work out because of this time. The Six of Cups is also a gift from the universe. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I can trust this gift from the universe. It's kind of like now you want to have your guard up, whereas before you should have, and you just trusted. You were full on, full mode here, which is a beautiful thing, but it can make you question whether or not you can, look at this. You have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles here. So this is saying, yes, you can collaborate. Yes, you can trust this. This is the opportunity that we've been wanting you to move on to. And everything else that you went into, it was supposed to happen. Okay? Because there's things that you learn from that. There's things that, that needed to happen that we can't always see, and some of it was keeping you occupied for the right moment in time, which is now, because some things are just right at a particular time. We don't have control over divine timing, and that's just it. So there's nothing to be said about the past that didn't work out, even if everybody else it did work out. You know what I mean? It's like, don't compare yourself to other people as well, because they're not on the same journey as you. They're just not. And that's a good thing. Your journey is a good thing, Okay. I want to see Six of Swords. Two of Swords. So the past is blocked. The past is blocked from you. There's somebody that, maybe they want to try to reach out here. Maybe they tried to make little attempts here with these two. This could be somebody that you actually blocked. This could be somebody that, is from your past that just was always the same. But, they come in and they try to like ask you about this or ask you about that, or, they're just trying to open the door there with like, that's not like they're just coming right out and saying it. You know what I mean? But this person is not contact. Like there's certain people are being blocked from you, certain types of people as well. So you could go out and just feel like the interactions that you have with people are weird, and People are not exactly approaching you. It's like all eyes are on you, but it's like nothing is coming of it. And this is because, you're meant for better. There is a particular, look at this. You're meant for some great success here, and these other people can't handle it, and they're not the one. It's like, yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So it's just like assessing and, moving forward here. You have the Eight of Wands. So this is like, you have some communication coming in here, especially after if you decided to leave a person behind. You needed to leave a person behind, a particular person behind that just, is treating you like an option, and you are not wanting that. You're not deserving of that. So you stood up for yourself in a way, and you have blocked that person and moved forward. Okay, let's see the Ace of Swords. You have the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Fool. You have the Fool twice now. So I feel like, there is nothing with these two fives. It represents change here. And it's like you've been disappointed, and you're, looking back at situations where things just didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And so I feel like you're getting some sort of communication that is making it very, very clear that there is nothing here for you anymore. So it pushes you towards taking this leap of faith. Spirit is trying to guide you down the path where you're supposed to be going. And for some of you, you want to stay kind of where you're at, close to certain people that you know, and close to what it is that you know. I'm surprised we don't have the Tower here, because this is like very reminiscent of that energy of just like Spirit saying like, no, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. So people may say some things, if somebody says something that's pretty harsh or, it just reminds you of a past circumstance, or it just like rubs you the wrong way. That's because, it's not, you shouldn't be staying around for these people. You shouldn't be staying around for these situations. There's a different way for you to go. And so I just feel like it's not going to be as dramatic as a Tower, but it's just kind of leading you along. It's like they're showing me like the bumper, when you go bowling and it's bumper bowling, there's bumpers there, because it's like you're going in the right way, but you kind of keep wanting to go to the side a little bit, and it's like, no, keep going this way. Let's see the Two of Wands and Temperance. You have the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, keep going, keep your focus on, if there is something that is going to better, something is going to be better. It's like you have to keep your focus on a particular goal. And if there's like something that's occurring to you that would make this better in some way. And so Spirit is wanting you to do that. How can you make what you already have going on better? What's the Ace of Pentacles? There's something here that you're mastering. Okay, we got some cards that flipped over. OM freaking G. You have the Queen of Cups with the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. There's something that you're mastering here. There's something that you're mastering. So it's like the Queen of Cups always represents paying attention to your emotions being your internal guidance system, the way that she is looking down and focusing on that cup in her hand, right? So she is thinking about her emotions, and right, your emotion is an indicator of what your vibration is at, right? If you're in alignment or if you're not. So you're starting to see it that way, right? With all this balance going on at the core of your reading, you're starting to say, hey, I'm feeling an unwanted emotion. I'm not in alignment with my inner being. So I'm going to drop this. I'm going to shift to this better feeling thought. I'm going to hang out with these people because I feel like it. I don't need a reason to do this. I want to do it and I'm in alignment with it. So here we go. I'm going to spend my time and my days being in alignment. And, you navigated that to the point of celebrating, right? You're able to choose, right? What is she choosing? Things that bring her to this place of joy. Male or female, doesn't matter. So when you're doing that, then, everything is going to fall into place for you. And when you continue to focus on what you want and you feel the gratitude and the appreciation and the joy of this, right? This is how it builds into being the 10, from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles here. So you have even more to celebrate because you're choosing, right? With this Queen of Cups, she's choosing an emotion of what? An emotion of joy, an emotion of appreciation, an emotion of celebration, right? An emotion of abundance. And so this is why she is here at this 9 of Pentacles and continuing to choose that, continuing to invest in that. This is why it's multiplying, it's growing to more than you can ever imagine, definitely more than it ever has before for you. You're really figuring something out here. Look at this Ace of Cups at the bottom. I feel like some success in something that you are doing here on your own that you really care about, that you're focused on. Keep that laser focus on that. Keep it. Keep your focus on how you feel matters. Caring about how you feel. And doing what you need to do to feel the way that you want to feel, right? And this is how everything is lining up for you and a person as well. Someone to share this life with. Coming here too. What is this 10 of Cups? This is already so beautiful. I mean, wow. Okay. Yeah, you have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So it's like, a little bit of like, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? There's a little bit of fear here. Look at that. Capricorn, there's a little bit of fear. You have a little bit of fear about this. And so I feel like that it's just like, a little bit of anxiety about something. It's kind of like you meet someone that's really great and you're like, oh my gosh, I never want to be around them again. I'm so nervous. You have that kind of energy, Wow. It's a lot of good nervous energy. Good nervous energy. You got the Hangman. So it's like following your inspiration. If you feel inspired to go somewhere, because this could be a person that really having a person come in that you can build a life with here. Putting down that fear and going for it. Something that you can balance within yourself, believing in yourself. This is about believing in yourself. Let's see about the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. The final outcome. You have the 6 of Swords with the Moon and Temperance. Wow. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? The 10 of Cups. So you have the 10 of Cups twice. You're moving towards your happiness here. That's what the 6 of Swords is about. And yeah, there's something unknown about this, but this Temperance card is telling me you're going to be able to handle it. There's something that you can handle here. Especially, it's like some of you are going out on an adventure, whatever that means for you. Just trying out a new coffee shop could be an adventure. But it's like there's something here about it's unknown adventure and it matters to you. This is something that you feel called, you feel pulled to do. When people go out on boats during the time of the tarot, they didn't know. Like, yeah, you can see this island over here and it looks really pretty, but you don't know. You might go there and there's a bunch of cannibals. Like, okay, well, that's not good. So it's like there is an element of unknown, but if you're where you're at is not working for you, where you're at is not working for you, and that's that. So you got to keep it moving, and you just keep it moving until you find what it is that you're looking for here. But the point is that you're following your own impulse within yourself here. And in the beginning, there's always an element of the unknown with that, with this moon card here. But that doesn't mean that you can't handle this. You can't handle this uncertainty. You can't handle whatever you come across, because you know you're wanting this 10 of Cups, and this is what you're deserving. And how beautiful is this? The sun is underneath that, and isn't that interesting? The moon and the sun coming out at the end together like that. Lunar eclipse, and it's very interesting because you know you got the Chariot, and you also got Pisces, which are both signs that are represented by the moon card here. So it's very, very high probability this could be a water sign that is coming in for you here. Okay, you have the King of Wands twice as well, so you're really standing strong in your energy, and there is an adventure here that you feel pulled to do, and so this is what you're gonna do. And other people don't need to understand it. It's none of their business. It's your business. It's your life. For some of you, it's something that you're going to do that's just very different than what you have done before, or just different from the path of like the norm of what everybody else does. And Spirit's like, yeah, that's because you're not like everybody else. Okay. You're not. So there's just something here about, like, I feel like you're not even somewhere. You're not even there, and people are talking about you, because like that's just like the energy that you have. That's just the power that you have. Like Leo is dominating the night, and they're not even out. They're at home. They're somewhere else. That's the kind of energy that you have going on here. I feel like you're definitely dominating somebody's mind here. You can't make this crap up. The Moon card. I feel like if you have a Cancer or a Pisces person, a person that you met during a full moon, okay, there's something about this person that we're going to find out more about this person. That's what I want to do. There's something about this person. Okay, tell me about this person for Leo here. We got endurance. Could be a person that works out. We got resourcefulness. The bottom of the deck. Secrets, independence, and loss. This is someone that could have lost someone recently. That could be something that you know about them. It could be something that the two of you bond over. You have secrets here, and you also have independence. So I'm not getting a bad energy from the secrets thing. I just think that, they, are going to wait to reveal things to you. They're not just a person that's just like an open book right away. I feel like they could be keeping secret how they feel about you. And you have the egotism card. I feel like they're intimidated by you as well, because you have this independence card. So they appreciate how independent you are. And this is a person that is willing to wait to, I don't want to say break down your walls, but look at how this person is like with the lion here, if you read the description of this card, it's a positive card. It's not a negative card, even though the picture looks a little bit like, are you strangling this lion? Because we don't want that. No, it's like, it talks about somebody who is willing to put into the work when they commit to something. So you have control here as well, which is a very, also another positive card here. So it's just like somebody who is very in control in their world. And there's somebody who is also, like an emperor status type of a person. So I feel like they match you in that way. And that's something where you never really had somebody on your level before, and you deserve that. And so Spirit wants you to know that. You have birth here, so they could have a child. I feel like there's someone who could want that, and especially if that's something that you are wanting here. But also feel like this is someone that you meet while you're giving birth to something, as far as like a project or something that you care about. Okay. So, and then you have this indecision card, which is very interesting. So it's like, I feel like you're not really sure about, this was like the whole Two of Cups and the Emperor crossing you. So it's like, I don't know. There's something here about having to give up control and trust the process. That also has to do with the Emperor. The Emperor wants to control things. The Emperor wants to manage how everything is going to go. And, anybody that's given birth, you just got to kind of go with it. You can't really, control how things are going to happen. And I feel like that can lead you to some indecision. So there's a little bit of this letting go of control here. You're very independent, and I feel like they see you as very secretive as well. And so there's a little bit of, you have the friendship here. They want to be friends, but they want to move it into something else. And there's a little bit of, I feel like you're kind of putting up a wall here in a way, but enthusiasm. This person is very enthusiastic about you, and they want to get to know you here. Okay, you have seduction at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who, I feel like they're very attracted to you as well. You have the lust card coming out. You have impulsiveness. It's in the reverse. So I feel like this is someone who, they want to rush towards you. They want this passion. They feel this spark from the second that they saw you, but they can see that they need to approach this in a particular manner here. And I feel like you have to release the need to control how this is going to go. And that puts you into a place of indecision here. And Spirit wants you to just trust and allow this to unfold naturally, to not force it into something, because you have exaltation here. So there is a point where they're going to ask you out. They're going to want to ask you out, where they're going to reach out to you. You have ostentation came out again. So it's like, this is someone who, they want to show off a little bit. You have inheritance here as well. So I feel like this is a person who they're used to kind of using this flashy approach, and they can tell that's not going to work with you. And also, it's not true character to who they are either. They have a really good heart. So they're kind of trying to learn how to navigate this because of authority here. So it's like, you're not a person who is like everybody else. And so they don't know how to handle that. I feel like they're kind of like a pro in a way at this, not in a creepy way, but they have some charisma, and they know how to, approach someone. And when it comes to you, it's different, because this authority approach is not going to work. And I feel like it's not really in alignment with who they are anyways. So, look, you have devotion here. So you have somebody who really wants to be devoted to you here. And look at this, okay, at the top here, depicting like, this balance with the sun and the moon. So this person is somebody who really balances you out, and you balance them out as well. So this is a very interesting interaction that you guys have coming forward here. Let's look at these cards to see more about this person. What's going to give you a clue about who this person is, or just, if you don't have anyone on your mind and you're just wanting to know more information, right? Okay. The shadow and the flame here. This could be a person that, is your twin flame. Could be. Doesn't have to be, okay? But, you got the flame here. There's passion here between you and this person. I feel like both of you have, it's like with the shadow card, I'm really getting that energetically there's a lot going on, but in this 3D, nothing. It's like nothing's really happening. And so you're like, okay, I'm going to pull my energy away to myself. And this is what is going to pull this person, is going to draw this person here. Because, you know, the flame card is very interesting. With twin flames, you have a runner and you have a chaser here. And so you just became the runner when you did that, and this is going to pull them in. Not that you're trying to do it to try to force them into anything, no, but there's something here about saying, I'm going to put myself first, and if this works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, somebody else will come along. You know, you have the healer card here, so there is something here that you're healing from, that this person is healing from. I feel like, you know, you heal yourself, right, to a point, and then you meet that person and they have also healed themselves, and it's just a healthy relationship, and so you guys continue to heal each other, you know, throughout your lifetime here that you share. So this is a really beautiful energy that you're like moving into at this time, the nectar here. So there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction between you and this person. It's kind of like you had this flawed premise of what love was and what marriage was, or devotion. It doesn't have to be marriage, but just like a person that you're going to be with, you know, and share your life with. And it doesn't have to be boring, and it doesn't have to be settling, and it doesn't mean that there's no passion, or the passion is only going to be there for a certain amount of time. It's like, no. You see the sweetness of life that a lot of people don't see with that nectar card, and they see it as well. That's another thing that the Fool talks about, with he's carrying this white rose here that represents seeing the sweetness of life where other people don't see it. You live by your own rules, and so does this person, and the two of you coming together as two people that really appreciate this world and this life and what you can have together here. You have the riddle card here, so I feel like in the beginning there is like unsureness. If this person, how do they feel about me? I don't know. You have the riddle card, but then you have the hunter. So yeah, it's like when you're pulling away, they're coming towards you, and I feel like it's you're very intriguing to them. You know, they haven't met somebody like you, and they like that. You know, they like the chase, they like that interest with you, they like the subject matter. It's just like what you guys talk about or what you're into. It's like you're very interesting. You have captivated their attention, but this is something that I feel like they're keeping secret. They will keep secret, but you'll be able to tell us, kind of, you know, and it will build and grow. And this is something that's going to naturally build and grow throughout your life together. It's not something that's going to like burn out, you know. You also have the Father card here. So this is somebody that, you know, could have a child. It's somebody that, you know, this is somebody that you could have a child with, if this is something that you're wanting as well. But it's just somebody that represents a stable energy, you know, with this pine tree. Someone that represents a stable energy, you know, they know who they are and they want to be nurturing. Yeah. I have a card that fell. Let's see. The Temple. Wow. This is something very interesting. You know, the Father and the Temple, this is somebody that sees a future. They're already picturing a future together. You know, there's a future that they have pictured that they wanted. They want to be a certain role, whether that's the father or the mother, or, you know, it doesn't have to be, but it's like, you know, you need that other person to be the mother for you to be the father. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you need, you know, so there's something that they have completed on their own to a point, and now it's like, now they're ready for that other person to come in, you know, and they want something that is a spiritual connection as well, that they connect with in that way. So I feel like that's an interesting connection that the two of you are going to have. And this person is going to, you know, be someone that keeps your secrets. It's going to be someone who honors you and who respects you, like, you know, in a temple. You know, this is someone who, you know, who is devoted with this Temple card. They're going to be very, very devoted. And they're someone who is going to, you know, be willing to take vows, make something official. Somebody who is sentimental, and somebody who is dependable, is going to, you can have faith in this person with this Temple card here. This is something that is, a very beautiful connection that you're absolutely deserving of. Okay, so I'm going to pull some letters and you can see if the letters match. Okay, a person that you have in mind. If the letters don't match a person you have in mind, doesn't mean it's not your message. It's just sometimes some people are getting added clarification from their guides. That's all. Okay, so we have A twice, and F. F. Okay, yeah, V. X. No, well, it looks like a K. Sorry. X or K. We'll take them both. We got I and K again. Look up an angel number too. Angel number 333. Okay, so you can look up 333 if you want an added message. Three of Cups can talk about celebration. You also have, collaboration here with this Three of Pentacles that came out. So there's definitely moving into a time of celebration and a time of people that you can rely on, a time of a new adventure that you are worthy of. Okay, let me see a quote really quick for you guys. Okay. Notice all you appreciate daily. Okay, so when you take time to appreciate, when you're in a vibration of appreciation, the universe is going to bring you more of what you appreciate. That is what you are attracting. That is what you deserve, and that definitely looks like what you are doing at this time. Okay, thank you so much. If this resonated, you can like or subscribe, please. And also, I have a book. It's called One Lights. It's available on Amazon, and it's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So, thank you so much.